Hello.
Hello.
1 second. I'm still trying to set up. Here we go.
Hello there. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, crystal clear. Good morning.
Good morning. Me too. I am still waking up. I just ate some breakfast. Actually, kind of still in the process of breakfast. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Good.
I just woke up as well.
Are you drinking your coffee?
Yes, a huge mug.
Good. Hi, Igor. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Good. Wow, there's so many questions. I'm great. I'm pretty good. Today is a crazy day, but it's a good day. Oops. Still setting up the class. Okay. It's been a while, Igor. I can't remember the last time I had you in class. Maybe, yeah, a few weeks ago.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been a while. How have you been?
I've been fine.
Anything new? Anything exciting?
I don't know. Just usual routine. Same old.
Good. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm still opening something up. Make sure everything's ready. Okay, we are good. So, guys, let's have a little chat. What does everybody have to do for this week? I'm just going to make you free talk for the first 5 minutes because I like to hear what's happening in your lives. Actually, Igor, can I ask you, what do you do for work?
Of course you can ask me. I'm a web developer.
Wait, repeat that? Sorry, it got a little bit, like the sound was a little bad.
I'm a web developer.
Oh, okay, of course. Of course, web developers love online stuff and online classes. And what kind of websites, web stuff do you develop?
Well, I develop logic for websites. So I'm the one behind all the links and how what's going to happen when you navigate a site. So, like, I'm building the structure of a site. It's logic.
Cool. That's interesting. And Anna, how are you? What's going on this week for you? So this is my last class of this week. So what's going on for the rest of the week?
Okay, we are still on strike, but yes, teacher. But even if we weren't, yesterday was holiday. To honor Tiradentes. He was a martyr.
Oh.
During the I don't know how to call in English. Let me try to figure out. He was a martyr. I'm not sure. Maybe in disloyalty in Minas Gerais. In Minas Gerais, yes, because people said things about Minas, yes, things about the government, and everyone had denied it, but he was the only one who who, who said the truth, who confessed, and he was unwavering, unshakable, and he passed away. He died. He had a tragic death. Hanging.
Oh, he had a hanging? Oh.
Hang it out in a public park.
What year was this, more or less? Was this like 1800s?
I'm not good at States. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry, don't worry. Interesting. Whoa. So yesterday was like a day in his honor?
Yes, a national holiday.
Wow. Very cool. Kind of scary. Hangings. Ugh. I have a question for you. Igor, what part of the world do you live in? I forget.
I'm from Russia.
Okay, so you live in Russia right now.
Yeah,
And maybe forever. Maybe not.
I don't know. For now, I'm Russian.
I wanted to ask about what are strikes like in Russia, because Anna right now is experiencing a general strike for civil workers. Is that correct? Anna, is Brazil or your town in a general strike for civil workers?
Yes, in my town there is a strike for civil workers, but in my whole country, a lot of demonstrations have been happening now.
Yeah, I've seen
Since the Petrobras scandal, it's
What are you
opened
protesting?
a can of worms. What did you say, Igor?
Ah, sorry. What are you protesting against? What's the meaning behind the strike?
I will explain to you. There was a scandal in a powerful oil rig company called Petrobras, where a bunch of top politicians were involved in corruption. Even the president, she was in charge during 7 years there, and the inflation is here now. We had gotten the hang of no inflation before, and then it's back. And the scandal just opened the Pandora box, you know. Uh, and people are longing for an impeachment
I
in
see.
the whole country. It's not likely to happen, but we are not satisfied with our government because we have been seeing a lot of corruption, kickback scheme, and things like that, and there is no punishment. They burn the books. They do whatever they wanna do, and but in my town, the main reason is our wages because we we want a readjustment over our wage, but it's not the only reason. We wanna see more investments, some improvements.
I see. Thank
That's
you.
it.
That sounds
You are
bad.
welcome. Yeah.
And it looks like the teacher was gone.
All right, I'm here. Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. I was still here, but I couldn't hear you. I think I'm in a. Oh man, I'm in a different. Something happened with my accounts. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see that I'm here and Cassidy is here. What is happening? What is happening? All right, can you guys hear me? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Now it's working.
Yes, teacher, we can hear you now.
Sorry, everybody went silent, and I was like, I was confused because I thought Anna was talking, and then it was just silence. Okay, so sorry. Did you
I
explain?
was teacher. Yes, everything. Did you understand the situation, Igor?
Well, partially, but I understand it's like there were some really bad things, like the current president was involved in some kind of illicit behavior, I don't know, like some illicit schemes, and that's what you're protesting against, like. And you
Yes,
don't have.
it's just to open to the Pandora box. The scandal in this powerful oil rig company called the Petrobras.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we are fed up with a lot of things, you know. The inflation, the sum of the latest president, the latest, can I say?
Latex.
No, before Dilma Rousseff, Lula. How can I call?
Former
The old,
president.
the later.
Former.
No, before the current president.
Oh, the ex-president?
Former.
The former president, yeah.
Yeah.
The ex-president, the
Or the
later, I guess.
ex-president is the same. Both work.
Okay. Well, his son owns a lot of companies such as Friboi, and before before Lula became president, he had nothing, and now he is one of the richest men in the world.
Oh, dirty politics. Always dirty politics, especially in America and South America. But Rio, hello.
Hello, yeah, I was misunderstanding. I'm leaving tomorrow.
You're leaving tomorrow. You're not leaving today.
Yeah, yeah, tomorrow, around 9 p.m. I'm leaving.
Okay, so 24 hours.
Yeah. I think
Cool.
so.
Well, good. Well, you get to be here. That's nice.
Mhm.
We were just talking about the Brazilian oil company scandal in Brazil.
Uh,
Do you know anything about it?
no, it's the first time for me.
There were millions of dollars in bribes,
Mhm.
basically dirty bribes. Oh, I spelled millions wrong. Millions. And that's the very, very, very core, simple version of the story. Lots of bribes, and so therefore there are lots of problems.
Mhm.
A lot of dirty politics. Oh yeah, so Igor sent a little link. Nice, thank you, Igor. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start now. Perfectly, you missed nothing, Rio, because I had technical problems.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about cultural difference today. Watch a little TED Talk video. It's really fun, but really what I wanted, the idea of today is, of course, to talk. So we'll have activities, vocab, listening activities, but mostly it'll be conversational. The idea being that you guys are all from different countries, so you can talk about what's going on in each other's countries, like we just did, and culturally what's different. So I put this picture on the screen. And I want you guys just to see if you can identify what country and what's happening in each of these photos. Anybody can start.
Italy,
What is that? What's happening in that photo?
they are cheer up their team in a soccer player, I guess,
Good.
in a soccer match,
Good. Soccer match.
and then on the left side, I bet it is German,
Good. It is. It's Germany.
the Oktoberfest.
Exactly. Good.
And then I don't know the other pictures.
Igor, Rio, do you guys have any ideas?
Well, I think the one with a lot of beer is about Germany,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's Oktoberfest.
Perfect.
The women having umbrella, wearing some costume.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Japan.
Is Japan. What kind of? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's addicted to anime or some character. Maybe there are some spot in
Yeah, like
Tokyo.
cosplay, isn't it? Cosplay is pretty big in Japan, right?
Right.
Right.
They're popular. Some specific place.
Good. And there's one more photo. Can you guys guess what that is? I actually forget where it is exactly. I just know the country and general information. Where do you think that is?
China.
It is. It's China. And it's a river where people swim, but it's packed full of this green algae, and people still swim there. And it looks like I wouldn't swim there.
Really?
What is this like? I don't know. Some kind of greenery or what is this?
It's a river that people swim in. Let me see if I can find more information about it before I. So let's see.
Looks like some unpleasant muck.
I can't remember if it's pollution though. If there's like pollution in it, because China is pretty polluted.
Maybe
Yeah,
algae.
that's pollution. So all of this algae is blooming because there's so much pollution. That's what I'm just saying. Gross. So it's actually that child should not be swimming there. Somebody help that child.
That's terrible.
Good. All right, so I want to go around, since you guys all represent, you're going to all be ambassadors to your country right now. And I want you to answer the question, what is unique to your country or culture? How do you think your country is different to others? Whoever wants to start. The first to start starts.
Can I?
Sure.
Okay. My country is very unique because of its diversity. We have a population made of a bunch of immigrants. You can find German people, Japanese people, Afro-American people. We have food from all over the world. We have a bunch of traditions, beliefs. We have a kind of Oktoberfest similar to the German fest in the south of Brazil. We have a dancing called frevo. We have a music called samba. We have dishes from Africa, such as acarajé and shrimps bobó. We have things from indigenous people. It's so amazing, and we are easygoing. We are very friendly people, warm people, and also my country is huge, and we have zillions beaches, and we have the biggest forest, the Amazon rainforest, and we have two huge rivers where the waters don't mix to each other, the Black River and the Solimões River. What else can I say? The nature is awesome, the population is awesome. The only problem that we have is our government. We don't have a natural disaster, but our politicians are a disaster.
Really good. I feel like moving to Brazil now. You convinced me. Good. Perfect. All right, who wants to go next? Talk about what is original or unique about their country. You don't have to I mean, Anna really did a extra good job. So don't feel pressured to have to talk so much. You set the stakes really high, Anna.
So in Japan,
Mhm.
I think so our culture is a little bit different from the other countries. They're very sometimes we don't. I think it's a little bit close. Um, it's yeah, people tend to not say their mind because I think some old Japanese some company or groups schools it's a little bit hierarchical. So far, I think like internet company or some IT rated company it's more flexible, but some traditional companies really hierarchical, and sometimes it's yeah. So that is one of the part of one of the cultures, and also we and the younger generation we have different culture like anime or some yeah I just we saw the picture costume cosplay that yeah or manga were really popular in Japan. Uh, so so yeah, totally a little bit different. We have so
I want to ask. Can I ask you a question about like a
Please.
cultural thing?
please
How do you guys greet?
greet.
Yeah, like when you say hello to somebody, and does it change depending on who you're saying hello to?
So we so no just knowing each other if we know each other.
Yeah,
can-
if it's a friend, like how when you meet somebody in the street or at your house, somebody visits
Uh-huh.
you. How do you say hello to them, or like what gesture do you do? Do you shake their hands? Do you give them a hug? Do you give them a kiss?
We never hugs. We just say hi or just okay.
Just it, right? So you guys have like more distance and privacy. Is that true?
Yeah, bow. Yeah, make a bow.
But
I
I want
like it, like such a culture. But yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So, and Anna, how do Brazilians greet?
We give a kiss on each cheek
Mm-hmm.
between two women and between a woman and a guy, but two men just shake hands. And of course, if the other person is a foreign person,
Mm-hmm.
we don't kiss because we know that it can be strange for them,
Good.
right?
So, how would you describe generally Brazilian culture? So, we said Japanese is very distant and private. How would you describe Brazilian interactions between people?
We are very caring, warm, and friendly.
Good. All right, now let's go to Rio. Something must have happened. Is he back? Yeah. Hi, Rio. What happened?
I just clicked close button.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that's a mistake. I'm sorry.
You changed your name too. You went from Rio to Max Mach.
I changed.
The mysterious Japanese student. All right, Igor, your turn. And try to explain how people greet in Russia and what the feeling is like.
Well, that depends on a number of factors. For example, if it's just two men, so it's usually just a handshake. But if they are friends, or really close friends, there might be a hug. but just a brief hug. If it's to girls,
Uh-huh.
if it's girls, they would just say hello to each other, and if they're friends, they might kiss each other on the cheek just once, not like in Brazil when they kiss on both cheeks.
Uh-huh.
And between a guy and a girl, if they're friends, it may be just a hug, and if they're not so friendly, just hello and hello in return. That's all.
Good. All right. And so tell me what else is unique about Russian culture?
Well, a lot of foreigners used to tease me about how Russians never smile.
You're smiling in your picture, so I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's like, for a lot of Russians, smiling to strangers is not okay. Like, we smile a lot when we are among friends, but when we are among strangers, we do not smile, and we have this little proverb. I don't want to offend anyone, just a proverb, and even here in Russia, not many people take it seriously, but the proverb says, like, smiling without reason is a good sign that you're an idiot.
Oh no. God, great. Now the Russians think I'm an idiot.
No. It's like, it's like if you're, just in the open among different people you don't even know, and you're greeting constantly, you just look, really, really strange to Russians.
Oh, so Russians are suspicious. They're suspicious people.
No, they're not suspicious. It's like they are not so open to strangers, I think.
They have trust problems.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Well, they're spies. I like that. What else? Tell me about, like, if you were to describe Russian culture, general Russian culture, in like under 10 seconds, what would you say?
Well, we like having guests, and we like caring about our guests. It's like, if we have guests, we always wine and dine them, even though they don't really want to be dined and wined,
Uh-huh.
It's like, we are really friendly if you get on our good side. If you break through their trust problems, as we mentioned before.
Good. I love it. Great. All right, let's go and let's continue here since we are talking so much. It's great we're talking so much, but I want to make sure we see this video. So we have only a small amount of vocabulary. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Is that big enough that everybody can see okay? All right.
Sure.
All right, so we have 6 words. There's 3 of you, so this will be nice and even. Everybody take a second, try to match, and then we'll all share what we think. Just let me know when you're ready. You guys ready?
Ready.
Excellent. Okay. These aren't hard words, I'm sure you've realized. The hardest one is the difference between assume and presume. So who wants to do the first two? We'll go by twos. We'll do like somebody will do 1 and 2, somebody will do 3 and 4, somebody will do 5 and 6. So whoever can do 1 and 2, go ahead.
Okay, put me in the hard order.
Go ahead.
Assume to adopt a particular attitude towards something or something.
No, that's exactly what I thought you were going to do. Good. You took the jump, though. You took the jump. That is actually to presume.
I don't know.
Okay, so then what would assume be?
Assume be to accept something is true without proof or evidence.
Good. Okay, so really the difference between here is presume can be discriminatory. So you could say like, I presume he is poor because he has bad clothes. I'm making an assumption, I'm making a presumption about him and I had an attitude towards him based on something that is completely socially ingrained in my head. It has nothing to do with actual facts or anything. Now to assume is related. I could say like, I assume you are tired because you are falling asleep in class. Do you see the difference? Presume is really has to do with social attitudes. And it could be related to like racism, classism, etc. Okay? Does this make sense? Yes. So what
Did
does
you say-
one match? Go ahead.
Did you say assume is? Did you say answer already?
Yes, it's D.
D. Okay, sure.
And then presume, I'm sorry, I should have put these. Presume is F. Now they're really closely related, but is the difference between them kind of clear? Okay. All right. Who wants to do 3 and 4?
Oh. So 3. Realize
Go ahead.
it's A to become aware of something to understand clearly.
Good. Perfect. And?
And for opposite, it should be C for something to be exactly different to something else to be absolutely contrary.
Good. Good. It's like the definition is harder than the word. Good. All right, Anna, can you do the last two, please?
Brilliant, excellent, ingenious, or just very, very good.
Good.
Obvious, easily understood or believed to be true without evidence.
Good. Okay, so I want everybody now to give me example in the chat of 2 different sentences, one using presume, and one using assume. So I just want to see you guys. I'm terrible at spelling, so just ignore my spelling. I keep making mistakes. Good. right, I think you guys got it. Nice. I'm still trying to figure out what is pickle. Pickle is a bicycle? A pickle? A bicycle pickle? A bicycle made of pickles? A pickled bicycle. Good. All right, let's do this. Let's watch this video. I think you guys got it. And we're going to do some true or false, but we'll do that afterwards. So let me get the YouTube app ready. Where are shoes? All right, so everybody get on their YouTube app, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this video ready. Good. It's a good little video, right?
Yeah, it was good and kind of funny.
Okay, short and sweet. Okay, so let's go back to sharing the screen. Let's do a little bit of true and false. Okay, so in Japan, streets are named in exactly the same way as they are in other countries. Is this true or false? Don't answer Rio, because you know this.
It's false.
False. How are the streets set up in Japan?
Well, they don't have streets, they have blocks. And in those blocks, the name for the supplement for the street name is their number or a house or a building. So it's like a building number 1 in the block 18 or something like that.
Good. Rio, I have a question for you about this.
Okay.
Is it sometimes hard to find houses because you have to find out what number they are, so you have to go around the whole block?
Yeah, I have to check the number at the blocks in the blocks. So yeah, sometimes it takes some time to see that.
You have to get on Google Maps. I bet you that is very helpful.
Yes, Google Maps is perfect to get to this.
What about ancient Japanese? Who never used Google Maps or something like this?
A lot of walking.
Yeah.
Well, I understand this frustration because here in Russia we have some districts that are like we have streets, we don't have blocks, we have streets, and we have numbers for buildings as well. But sometimes those numbers are completely chaotical. So if you go somewhere where you've never been before, it's like you would really need to ask someone who is native to this area to really navigate through this harsh terrain. There is no other word to this.
Yeah. So everybody, I just get lost and everywhere. So it has nothing to do with the town or the streets. I'm just an idiot when it comes to directions. I really am. I get lost in my own neighborhood sometimes. Like, I don't know where I am.
When I felt like an idiot, it's like I found the street I wanted. And on this side of the street, there was number 1. I needed number 10. But on the opposite side of the street, there was number 40.
Oh, and you're like, where is this?
What the hell is going on? It's like, I don't know.
Good. All right, let's go. Anna, will you do number 2?
Sure. True.
Good. What do you think about this?
Well, I have to pay my medical insurance, even if I am sick or even if I am healthy. I'd like to stay without have to pay for a while. So I think it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Chinese medicine. They know what's going on. All right. Rio, will you do number 3?
Okay. Silvers said that whatever assumptions we had, the opposite may also be true. True?
True. That one's actually kind of a stupid one. Oh, it's like the worst true and false one. Good. Igor, will you do number 4?
Okay. Houses in Japan are numbered in the way they're ordered around the outside of the block. I don't know about the outside of the block, but they're numbered in the order they were built.
Exactly.
And inside the block, I assume. So it's false.
Good. Exactly. All right, Anna, number 5. We didn't talk about this yet.
Houses in Japan are numbered in the way they are ordered around the outside of the block. I don't fully get it.
Igor, will you explain that one?
I understood that they have blocks instead of streets. I think it's true.
Igor, will you, because Igor just was talking about this. Igor, will you do number 4? Will you explain that to Anna?
Okay. In Japanese, they don't have streets. They have blocks. Like, a block is a number of buildings close together. And every building in the block has a number. And they're numbered in exactly the same order they were built. It's like the first house ever built in this block would be number 4. Oh, number 1, sorry. And the second would be number 2. Is it okay? Do you
Yeah.
understand?
So look at that. Does that make sense, Anna? So that they were ordered when they were built. So if you had one house built in 1900, that was house number 1.
Sorry, may I ask you? May I ask a question? Rio, can you tell me what happens when one of the houses in the blocks get dismantled? Like there were number 2, and there is no more. There is no house like this. They were level to the ground, you know, because they were old or something like that. So
Rio, you have to ask Rio that. Rio, what
Yeah.
do you think?
So you mean if I'm sorry, that question is about if
sorry.
it's
What what I meant is like you have numbers for the buildings in the block. It's okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4. But what if you have to remove a building from this block? Like it's
yeah.
really, really old. And
I think-
so, what happened to the number? Yeah.
Number still remains. So the map will skip, and if the new one, I think the
So it's like
there
it's
are if the house is removed, I think it still remains. There are some signs on the wall, so
So it
we
stays?
yeah.
Wait, so then what would you do? Let's pretend we have a block. We have 3 numbers. We have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's a
Okay.
very small block. And then they take number 1. Number 1 gets a fire.
Mm,
Okay, and the house is destroyed.
yeah.
So, and then they build another house on
Yes.
top of that one. Do they number that house number 4 or number 1?
Number 1.
So they just rename it the same
Number
number.
1, same number. We don't say, and then houses. Not we don't name it for houses, just for land. I think.
Just for the land. Okay, that wasn't explained in the video. Thank you, Rio. For the land.
Just one more question. Just one more question, if it's okay. So, for example, if you didn't build a new house over the destroyed house, so this number would be skipped. It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
it's absolutely okay to see a block that doesn't have number 2, number 3, something like that. So, for example, like there is a block, like a really small block, like Cassidy said, like house 1, house 2, house 3. House 1 was destroyed and a lawn was built there. And somewhere around this house was built another house, like would be number 1 or number 4 in this case.
It's same.
But what you're saying, because I'm not sure of what you're saying either. What the situation we had is if they rebuild a house in the same spot. You're saying if they build a house in a different spot.
Yes.
So that would be called number 4. It would have to
Yeah.
be called number 4, right?
It's
Because it's different land.
So,
place. Yeah, it's
so
supposed to be.
in this case, we will have a block with houses number 2, 3, and 4, and there is no number 1 house in this block.
That makes sense. Yeah?
I think so. I think so.
I was like, why are you asking these questions?
No, it's like, it's terrible. I don't know. It's so confusing.
we just did that to be annoying. Thanks, Rio.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Sorry.
Oh my God! All right, the last one, West African music. What did you guys understand the part about West African music?
Well, I don't think the question is okay. It's like the rhythm, like when we make the rhythm for music, we go 1, 2, 3, but they go 2, 3, 4, 1.
Yes.
Like 1 is the final beat there.
Yeah, they hit the beat on 1. We say they hit the beat on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7. Wait, how would they do that? Though they go 2, 3, 4, 1.
Yeah.
5, 6. No, they would go 6, 7, 8, 5. If they're counting to 8. Interesting. All right, well, I want to do a little bit of grammar very quickly because I hardly ever get to the grammar portions of my class because I don't shut up. Let's get this. I'll make this a little small. All right, so we're going to look a little bit about speculation and deduction and how we use like could, might, must, and how this kind of goes down. So in speculation, we would use could plus the verb to express possibility. For example, Anna, will you read this top part? Will you read the first part up here? I'm going to make this a little bigger for you.
Okay,
Go ahead.
the both letters or the
Yeah,
both?
you can read both sides.
Speculation. We use could plus verb to express the possibility of something being true in the present or in the future. Could plus verb. Couldn't plus verb. I'm not sure where David is, but he's not home. I guess he could be at work. We could go to the park this weekend, or we could go to the mall instead. She couldn't be 30. She looks 22.
Perfect. Okay. So can you give me one example of your own using could plus verb? Or couldn't?
I couldn't be. No, I could be approved in. I could be approved on a test before if I had paid attention.
Good. Oh, that was a complicated one. That was good. Nice work. Okay. Igor, will you read the second one?
Sure. We can use might plus verb to express the possibility of something happening in the present or future. Might plus verb. It might rain tomorrow, so I won't do laundry today. Arsenal might not win this weekend. There might be a lot of traffic this morning, so you should avoid the main road.
All right, there's a fine line between could and might, and usually in English we use them interchangeably. So we could say like, it could rain tomorrow, so I won't do laundry. It might rain tomorrow, so I don't do laundry. This one is a little bit, go ahead.
Sorry, like in my years of studying English, I came to the conclusion that could is slightly more likely possibility.
Exactly what I was about to say. Good. But if you use them interchangeably, what we understand isn't very different. So I don't usually stress about these very much because English speakers kind of throw these words around a lot.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. Could is more of a possibility. Might is kind of possible, but a little bit less possible than could. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, last one. Rio, will you do this one?
Okay. James must be at work. His car is not here. Sid, can you make it?
Oh.
Okay. Here, and he said he needed to go to the office today. And it can't be the neighbor's dog barking. It isn't loud enough. It must not be Jan calling. Her phone is broken.
Good. All right, now everybody, I want you to give me, let's start with, we'll go back up to could. And everybody give me one example using could or couldn't. So Anna did this one already because I am crazy and I asked her to do it and didn't ask anybody else. So now, Igor, will you give me an example with could or couldn't?
I could do it for you if you want it.
Good. Rio.
I could survive if I go to some island.
I love that. I could survive if I go to some island. Rio, that was amazing. Okay, good. I can like definitely tell when you're just thinking in the moment. You're like, I don't know. Why are you asking me to do this? All right, same thing with might. Anna, will you give me an example with might or might not?
Okay. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Hmm. It might be sunny tomorrow,
Good.
so I will go sailing.
Perfect. Do you sail, really?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, nice. All right, Igor, your turn. Do might or might not?
That might just work.
That might just work. Good, simple. And Rio?
I might.
Yes, with might or might not?
It might be battery low soon.
It might be.
Battery low.
Good. But maybe it's like the battery might be low soon. That might be low.
Okay. Battery might be low soon.
Good. All right, last one. Anna, will you do must, must not, or can't? Pick any one you want.
Let me see. Oh my gosh. The door is open. I must had forgot to lock it.
Good. I must have, actually you could say forgot to lock it. That's fine actually. I must have forgot. Or you could say I must have forgotten. But we say I must have forgot too. Good. All right, and then Igor.
With must?
Yes, with must.
You must be kidding me.
You must be kidding me? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Very confusing. All right, and then Rio.
You must be present in the class on time. Otherwise, teacher will get angry.
Good. Must be on time. Perfect. All right, good guys. I'm going 1 minute over, and great. All right, perfect, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see if I can put my face on for a second. My allergies kind of look better. Have a good week. I am back next week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a nice lesson. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Good luck, Rio.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.